up, Taters, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going over the new Young LA drop that is happening this Thursday, August 28th at 12 p.m. PST, 2 p.m. CST, and 3 p.m. EST. So as always, have your calendars marked and your alarms set. I will be sharing a countdown over on my Instagram stories the day of launch, just in case you guys need a little extra reminder. You could turn on the notifications for that. It will give you a little alert on your phone when the drop does go live. And as always, before we hop all the way into this try on haul, let's go over my height, weight, and measurements. I am 5'8". I'm about 150 pounds. My measurements are 36, 29, 42. That is a bust, waist, hip ratio. And I, of course, will be sharing every single size I choose to get in every single item. All right, and first things first, we have the new Gold's Gym Heather tees, which is what I have on here. I do have on the navy heather colorway. It's kind of more like a bluey gray, but they are also going to be releasing a dark gray heather, a black heather, and a yellow heather as well. And then in this tee, I, of course, chose to get a size 2XL. I went ahead and kind of like tucked it into some of the retro pants that we're getting. We're gonna go over those here in just a little bit. But first I wanna show you guys how these fit. These are such a nice material. Like, they are so lightweight, and they are that actual like heathered material, if you know what I'm talking about. These just feel so comfy, cozy. I love shirts that just like, I don't know, they almost like hang on the body perfectly. And then going ahead and untucking it for you guys, this is a size 2XL. On me. You are also gonna get this little Young LA Gold's Gym like logo in the back, and then on every single shirt we are gonna get this exact same print on the front. It just changes color depending on what color shirt you choose. And then as far as fit and feel in these goes, these are going to be just a little bit of a more fitted shirt, which is why a 2XL is not quite fitting me as ginormously as our typical size 2XLs are. So as you guys can see, the sleeves are just a bit shorter. If you want this to fit and like really hug your arms, I would suggest staying true to size, especially for my dudes. And then along with the other Gold's Gym piece, we are also going to be getting these long sleeve thermals, which are gonna fit just like the other camo long sleeve thermals that we got in the past, but these are now just going to be a Gold's Gym version. Now I do have the black wash colorway on hand, but we are also going to be getting a blue wash, a dark tree camo, a heather gray, and a white in these. And then per usual, y'all know what I did. I grabbed a size 2XL. So I went ahead and tucked and styled it how I would typically tuck and style it, but I'm gonna go ahead and untuck it and show you guys what a size 2XL looks like on me. And then, yeah, I gotta shake the sleeves to show you guys that like I'm purposely scrunching them and holding them up with my hands when I do it like this. Otherwise, they're covered. So oversized, like I like it. However, if you don't want these to be so oversized, go ahead and stay true to size on these. These are going to be a very, very, very thin thermal. It'll have like a thermal print on the outside and the inside, but it's gonna be like, I wanna almost say paper thin. Like, these are very, very thin, very breathable. You don't have to worry about them being like a heavy thermal. All right, and next up we have the new Aerome long sleeves. Now, we did get Aerome shirts in the past. They were short sleeve versions, but these are going to be long sleeve versions, okay? And as always, I did choose to get a size 2XL because I like things to be more oversized. Like, look how cute this is. The retro pants, the Aerome long sleeve, little tuckaroo right there. Still big, baggy, loosey-goosey. Now, if I wanted to stay true to size on these, I would probably honestly get a small and it would fit me like whoosh, you know, whoosh, if I wanted to be looking whoosh. But in reality, I'm a comfy, cozy girl, and I like when things fit me very comfy and cozy. So this is a size 2XL. This is it completely untucked. We're gonna go full spin. Now with these are going to be a little bit more of a like dry fit style material. They are gonna have little holes in them. Makes them super, super breathable. I love the Aerome, especially right now because I do go to a gym that doesn't have AC. So the little breathability holes are awesome. All right, and these are going to fit you just a little bit more snug than your typical long sleeve. As you guys saw with the thin thermals, the 2XL was like way oversized, where this one isn't like extremely oversized. So these are going to be just a little bit more fitted. So go ahead and base your sizing off of that information. And then of course I do have on the black colorway here, but we are also gonna get these in a red, charcoal, and white colorway. All right, and bringing you guys down that way I can show you guys the new retro cuffed joggers. They are going to have like a cuff at the bottom of these. Now I did choose to get these in a size large, and this is how a size large is fitting on me. I did roll the waistband once because it's just a little bit long for us girly pops. However, these are so stinking cute. Like, you can't tell me these pants don't do something for the glutes. Like, these look so cute. These are not just for my guys. These are for my girls too. And then we get the coolest reflective detailing down the sides of both of the legs. You get this little Young LA logo. You get the reflective lines on the other side as well. And then we do get pockets on both sides. This one is zipped right now. I need to unzip it. And then this one is unzipped. See, you got a pocket. And then you also have a zippable pocket on your glute. And then the inside material of these is going to be a mesh. So it's gonna feel like windbreaker-like on the outside, and then it is going to be a double-lined mesh material on the inside. So in my opinion, these kind of fit a lot like the track pants. However, they are going to be joggers. All right, and next up we have the new Kinetic workout stringers. This is what they're gonna look like. They kind of have like the compression-like design on the sides. These are not compressive. These do feel like a really, really nice, like almost dry fit like material. We are gonna get this little Young LA logo on the front middle of these. You're gonna get the design down the sides to kind of give that tapering look. And then as far as thickness on these stringers, this is how thick the stringer part is gonna be. And then this is what the back is going to look like. Now, I do want you guys to keep in mind that I did choose to get a size extra large in this. My thinking was I was gonna be able to like do a cute little tie up moment. However, I don't think that really works, so it's okay. I just do a little tuckaroo into the back of my shorts. Got a nice breezy little tank on. But yeah, let me go ahead and untuck it from the back of the shorts and show you guys what an extra large looks like on me. This is an extra large. Oh, by the way, the back has this cool like design print going down it. Just wanted to show you guys. But yeah, go ahead and stay true to size to whatever you typically get in all stringers. I'm just ridiculous. I grabbed an extra large. I really don't know what my thought process was on that one. Probably should have grabbed a small, but here we are. I'm living with my mistakes so that you guys don't have to. But yeah, we are gonna be getting these in 4 different colorways. I of course have on the black colorway here, but we're also gonna get a light gray, navy, and white colorway. All right, and then moving on to new washed fitness shorts. I went ahead and just kind of tucked that tank from earlier so that you guys can see what the shorts look like on. I do have these double rolled, okay? So for any of my girly pops, if you want them to fit you just a little bit shorter, don't feel like you can't roll the waistband twice. Or just once if you want them to fit you just a little bit longer, or if you want them to be as long as possible, you know, you can wear them longer. I just prefer to roll them, but really quickly while I have them unrolled, this is a size medium on me. And these online, they're gonna look cottony because of the wash material. These feel just like the bodybuilding shorts or the Trintech shorts if you guys have gotten any. They are a really, really stretchy, athletic-like material. They feel really, really lightweight, really breezy. And I do think that the washed like look of them is really, really cute. You get this little Young LA logo on the side here. I know guys probably don't want to hear the word, they look really cute. They look real stylish in my opinion, all right? So I corrected myself there. And then this is what the back of the shorts is gonna look like. You do get kind of like a little slit on both sides of the legs. You wanna know what that's good for? That's good for squatting. You're not gonna rip your shorts in these. No, no, no. 1, they are stretchy, but 2, you have a little slit. Now the ones that I have on here are the navy wash colorway, but they are also gonna come in a black wash, burgundy wash, and gray wash. All right, and moving on to the new Run Tech camo stringers. These are going to be a super, super stretchy, athletic-y material stringer. However, these are going to be all in a camo print. This one that I have on here is so cool. It's a new camo. It's called Skull Camo Print. I think it looks so cool. I have it paired with some of the new pants. We are gonna go over those in just a second. But first I wanted to show you guys the stringer. And really quickly, this is personally how I like to style the men's tanks. Isn't it so cute? Oh, but don't worry, we are gonna go over how it looks whenever it's not tied up. This is a size medium. So I was a little bit more realistic with this one than the extra large. So this is how a medium, let me adjust. So this is how a medium fits on me, untucked, unstyled. This is the amount of like coverage you're gonna get in the back. Ignore my sports bra straps. But yeah, that's the coverage that you're gonna get in the back. This is the coverage that you're gonna get in the front. So you could show off your pecs really, really well. Or for my girly pops, you can tie it up and make it just a cutie patootie little tank. But I love the material of these. They feel really, really nice. They feel a lot like the Trintech, like double D stringers that they did. Yeah, I like these tanks. Now, like I said earlier, these are all going to come in a camo print of some sort. This one, as you guys can see, like really, really up close, has a bunch of skulls in it. So that's why it's called the skull camo. We're also gonna get these in a gray and black camo, a black tree camo, an OG desert camo, and an OG green camo. And then we are also going to be getting some Run Tech camo tanks. So they're not going to be stringers. These are gonna be more like full block muscle tanks. They are gonna come in the same 5 different camo colorways that I just explained with this tank. I just didn't grab any of those because typically boxy things like that just make me look very boxy. So yeah, I at least got the new skull camo to show you guys like in person. All right, I'm bringing you guys down that way to show you guys the new Aerome pants, I think is how you pronounce it. These are kind of like anime style joggers to me. I know they look kind of ridiculous on camera, but I actually really love these. They are so stinking comfortable. Now, I did choose to get my typical size large. I love how the waistband actually sits on like my hips. I don't have to tie the drawstring up. So if you want them to have that like big baggy look and feel, I was suggesting true to size to what you typically get in all Young LA sweats or joggers. I mean, this is how the back of them is gonna look. I'm sorry to my ladies, it's not really gonna do much to the glutes just because they're so baggy, they don't really grab onto the glutes very well. And then with these are going to be actual like joggers, like they're gonna cuff at the bottom. Like, look how long the crotch is compared, like it's like at my knees. So that's how much pant I have. But yeah, just want to show you guys how these look. I honestly really love these. They're just so comfy. And then these Aerome pants are gonna come in 4 different colorways. I do have on the Hunter Green Wash colorway here, but we are also gonna get these in a black tree camo, a black wash, and a gray wash. All right, and next up we have the new side stripe workout joggers, which is what I have on here. I do have on the navy colorway, but we are also gonna get these in a black camo, and an OG desert camo colorway. Now in these joggers, I did choose to stick to my typical size large. This is how they are fitting me. Now I will say again, I did choose to roll the waistband once just so that it fit my waist a little bit better. And then we are gonna get this kind of like adjustable waistband here. You just click this button in and then you pull your drawstrings in, so there is no need to tie these and they're not gonna go budging anywhere once you set them to where you want them. And then of course all of the colorways are gonna come with this white little stripe down the sides, and then you are of course going to get this little Young LA logo right here. And then again, these are going to be a full jogger, so they are going to cuff at the bottom. And then to continue on with the jogger collection, we are going to get some tapered workout joggers from Young LA. They are going to come in a black, dark tree camo, and olive colorway. And then we are also going to be getting some ultimate workout joggers. These again are going to come in 3 different colorways. We're going to get a black, light gray, and black navy camo colorway. And then to top off this entire workout collection, since Young LA has been called out for not making very many workout clothes for the guys lately, they're fixing that right now. And then they're also adding in some accessories. So we are going to get some knee sleeves. These are going to come in a black and orange colorway and a black and white colorway. All right, that is everything that is dropping from Young LA this Thursday. So I hope this little try on haul was helpful for you guys. As always, if you have any questions at all, please feel free to drop them down below in the comments, message me over on my Instagram, or message me over on my Snapchat. I'm active on all those platforms and I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you guys may have. And as always, don't forget to use code TATER. It will save you 15% off of any Young LA or Young LA for Her purchase, and it does help directly support me. So thank you. It means the absolute world to me. Y'all are the best. Y'all are my ride or dies, and y'all are my Tater gang. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you later, Taters. Because of the last video being filmed so late, and I knew I had to immediately get editing on it, we didn't have any bloopers. What fun is a YouTube video with no bloopers? You know what I mean? We're having bloopers this time. This is how I feel when you use code TATER. This is how I feel when you use code TATER. This is how I feel when you use code TATER. This is how I feel when you use code TATER. I hope this provided you guys some sort of entertainment. Yeah. Those were my best dance moves. I've been working on them my entire life. Got the performance of a lifetime. Alrighty, I'm done using up y'all's whole day, all right? We've had our little fun together, and now I gotta go edit this. So, yeah, I love you all. I will see you next time.